It is a complete course project. Please learn them in order. It is part 2, texturing. Now we want to texture this object in Photoshop. So the handle part and then rope part we want to texture in Photoshop, because in handle we want to apply some text over here and we have two designs over here. So in rope we want to apply some textures. So I will select this handle part and press 1 in keyboard, because when we unwrap anything it will be in normal mode, so not in smooth mode. So I will press 1. So now I will isolate this object, so to view it clearly. So go to top view, select this object and go to UV and choose planar option box. Here we have bounding box and choose camera and choose keep image width and height ratio. So I will reset the tool. So it's a camera based projection, and then you want to click this one, keep image width and height ratio, and choose project. So go to object mode, go to perspective. So I will double click on this edge and then shift to double click on this edge. Now go to UV and choose UV editor. Here you want to expand this one, so sometimes it will be high, so expand this one. Here you want to choose separate UV along the selected edge, so click that one. So that means the edges will be cutted. So right click and choose UV, select here, anywhere here, control right click and choose to shell, press W and move it in this side. So see here the top part and the bottom part will be separated. So I will select this one and shift right click and choose unfold. So see here when I unfold, all the things are unfold. So I will undo that, shift right click. So I will select this UV, shift right click and choose unfold option box. Here we have two options, so unfold 3D, legacy. So I want to choose legacy and choose apply. So that means the UV will be unfold for our selected objects. So I will select this UV, I will move inside. So I will select this UV and choose unfold. Now I want to scale this one bigger, so press R and scale in mid like this, because both the sides should be in same. So now I want to cut this part to unfold. So go to perspective. So I want to see the seamed area, so that means go to UV. Here you need to choose one thing. So you want to click this one, so that means it will shows the blue and red area. So the blue area means it will be in normal, so the red one means it will be in reverse. Okay, now I want to cut this in back part, the cylinder part. So I will go exactly back side. So now right click and choose edge. So select this edge. So you want to select this whole line over here, so up to here. So shift and double click on this edge up to here, so of the back part. So see here I will select exactly the back, so up to here to on back side here. Okay, so go to UV, so unclick same thing, separate UV along the selected edge, click that one, and then right click and choose UV, select the here, control right click and choose to shell, shift right click and choose unfold. So that means it will unfold what we want, so it will be perfect. So I will select this one and choose to shell and press W and move this one inside. So if you want to go over Photoshop, you want to keep the UV on this white area, so because it will take snapshot on this grid only, don't keep on any other grids. So you want to keep all the things exactly on this grid. So I will select this both object and choose to shell. So see here, it will be, the hole will be small, so I will select this both object and press R and scale them in small and press W and keep over here. So select this one, control right click and to shell, move over here. So I will select this whole object, right click UV, I will select this whole object, go to polygon and choose UV snapshot. Now I want to give at least 1024 pixels. So here to 1024 in X, 1024 in Y. So you want to enable the keep aspect ratio and color value to red, because my wireframe should be in red. And then here you need to give image option definitely PNG, because I did not want my background. So I will choose my file name of browse and choose this one is handle UV. So I will give handle underscore UV. So in your project folder images, it will automatically set. So and choose save and click OK. So I will close my UV texture editor. I will in object mode. So now go to your Photoshop or something. So I will use CS6 in this case. So if you have CC or something else, so it's not a problem. So go to and open your file, go to file and choose open and go to your destination folder. So in this case production pipeline. So I will choose images and choose handle UV, open this one. So see here, it will come with transparent background. So I will select this layer and click lock button. So that means you cannot able to move this one. So I will lock this layer, create new layer and move the layer in bottom of layer 0 and click paint bucket and choose white color on FG and click over here and lock this layer. So now we want to add one layer, create new layer, and we want to take polygonal lasso tool and choose new selection and then feather to 0 pixels. So you want to click roughly over here. So give little bit extra on outside, don't do exactly on the edge. So that means you will got perfect. So now take some 90% black and click over here and press Ctrl D. Now you want to do same thing on this object. So this will be in round shape. So take new selection, give feather to 0, take elliptical marquee tool, choose new selection and feather to 0. So here I want to give some rounded shape. So and then fill same thing. So and then I want to do same thing on this over here. So I will take elliptical marquee tool and do it again. So I will move using keyboard arrow and click over here. So otherwise I will undo that. So take elliptical marquee tool. So you want to exactly, I will zoom little bit using Ctrl plus. So now you able to see what we have. So move your cursor exactly in center of the circle. So take elliptical marquee tool, new selection, feather to 0. You want to keep the cursor exactly in center. Use Alt and Shift in your keyboard and click and drag, means it will automatically draw from the center, and click black. Press Ctrl D to deselect that selection. You want to do same thing, take the elliptical marquee tool and click Alt and Shift and draw, and click take bucket and click over here and press Ctrl D. So now we want to do two things over here. So clear new layer and take rectangular marquee tool and take new selection, choose feather to 0. So here you need to draw something very thin and give some green color. So it will be in separate layer. So do another thing. So create new layer. So take rectangle tool. So now you want to add over here and choose red color. So and take paint bucket and click over here and press Ctrl D. Now I want to draw exactly in center. I want to type some text. So I will take vertical type tool. So because I want to type in vertical, so take white color, 90% white. Don't choose bright white, because when you light something, if you have pure white, it will be bleach. So I want to give some 90% white and give OK. So it's in my center part over here. So I will click over here and choose POLICE, police. So I will select the text all over here. Here we have text size. So I will give some 30 pixels. So here you have styles. So I will choose my normal style and bold. So I will move them in exactly in center like this. I will take move tool to release the text selection. So that's it. Now I want to hide my wireframe layer. I want to save this texture. So go to file and choose save. First of all, you save as a Photoshop file in your images folder. So in your same destination folder, go to images and save as Photoshop file, handle underscore color. So I will choose CLR and save. So now I want to save as a Targa file for my Maya use. So go to file and give save as. Go to your source images. So here we have format option. So and choose Targa and choose handle underscore color .tga, tgm in Targa extension, and give save and give OK. So now you go to, so I will close this one. Now go to Maya. Here I want to apply material. So right click on this object and choose assign new material and choose blend. So in Maya, blend. So here we have this color option. So click on this little checker and choose file and filter type to off. So if you give quadratic, the texture should be blurred. So I use my text in this case. So I want to turn off my filter type and click on this folder icon. It automatically go to your production pipeline source images folder. Click on this one. It will shows the output image and click open. So see here, it will be come over here, but we cannot see over here. So I will select this object and go the blend one. So I want to rename because I want to texture lot of things and apply lot of materials. So don't leave as a blend. So I will go over here and rename as handle underscore blend 01. So see here, the texture will be applied over here. So but it's not shown here because it's in normal mode. So you want to change the viewport in texture mode, press 6 in keyboard, so you will able to see the texture over here. So see here, we have lot of jagginess because of smoothness. So I will select this one and press 3 in keyboard, it will be smooth. So okay, so now we have nice text over here and nice design over here. So I will re-isolate this object. So now we want to texture this one. So select this rope. See here, the pivot is in this area. So I will select this rope and go to modify and choose center pivot. So press 1 in keyboard. So when you texture, it will be in normal mode. So I will isolate this object, go to top view. So select this object, go to UV and choose planar mapping option box. So here you need to set this one, bounding box, camera, keep projection on width and height ratio and choose project. So right click and choose object mode. So go to perspective. Here we want to cut 2 areas. Double click on this edge, shift double click on this edge. Now you want to cut on bottom side also. Shift double click on this edge, so bottom side. Now go to UV and choose UV editor. So now you want to choose here, separate the UV along the selected edge. So right click and choose UV. I select this UV, control right click and choose to shell and press W, and you able to move the selected UVs. So I will select this one and control right click and choose to shell, shift right click and choose unfold UVs. See here, the UV will be unfold, but it's in very small size. So I will select this UV and choose to shell, press E and rotate, and press R and scale, press W and move over here. See here, it has some troubles. So I will select this UV part on bottom side and move manually. Now I select up to here, shift right click and choose unfold. So it will do same thing for us. So I will unfold here. So see here, I will unfold, see, unfold. See here, it will have some troubles. So I will select this UV over here and press W and move manually. So I will select the front part and press R and to scale and press W and move up. So you want to did some manual unfold. So I will select this one and choose unfold like this, unfold. So here we have some problems. So I will select this UV and press R and scale and press W and move up. So scale this one too. So scale this one too. So scale this one too. So now I scale this one very big, very big. Okay. So now I select whole thing and click this one unfold selected UVs. Okay, so I will select over here and shift right click and unfold. Okay, so then you want to did same thing on this object. Right click and choose UV, select this UV, shift right click and choose unfold. So select this UV, press E and rotate it in straight, press W and move over here. So here we have same problem. I will select this UV, shift right click and choose unfold. So same thing over here. So now I select this bottom side and press R and scale little bit big and press W, move it over here. I will select this whole UV and click unfold selected UV, so it will be straight. So here we have some problems, so I will scale this one big and press W and select all the things and click unfold. So sorry, I will select all the things and shift right click and choose unfold. Okay, so I want to make even size of both objects and select all the things and scale little bit bigger and press W and keep like this. Don't move upside or downside, you want to keep exactly in center. So both the UV should be in same size, almost same size. So I will select this UV and press R and scale. So I will select this one, shift right click and choose unfold. Okay, now I select this both UV and go to polygons and choose UV snapshot. I will take my snapshot over here as in images folder. I will use this one is rope UV. I will choose rope underscore UV and choose save and give PNG and give OK. I close this one. So I will go over Photoshop and object mode. I will go Photoshop and open that UV file in your images folder. So I will choose my rope UV. So I will lock this layer, create new layer and give white color. So I will move this layer 1 to bottom and lock this layer. Create new layer between layer 0 and layer 1. So take polygonal lasso tool and choose new selection, feather to 0. So you want to select roughly over here, so not be exact. So you will give some you want to select, give some extra distance to outside, don't select exactly. So I will fill in second layer, I will fill some like this color, like this. You want to do same thing over here. So take polygonal lasso tool and select roughly. Okay, and then fill that color and press Ctrl D. Now I double click on this layer 2. Don't double click over here, double click on this empty side. If you double click over here, it will be renamed. So I want to open layer style. So double click over here and choose, you definitely want to choose pattern overlay. So if you just tick on this pattern overlay, the option will not shown here. So because the blue selection must be in this pattern overlay area, so I want to select this one. So see here, my blue selection will appear here. So that means it will shows the pattern overlay. So now I want to reduce the scale. So before that, go over here and choose reset patterns and give OK. So and click over here and choose artistic surface and give OK, and click on this last option and then reduce the scale over here like this. See here, I want to reduce up to 50% and click OK. So but see here, the pattern overlay will hide my original color. So double click on over here, go to pattern overlay. Here we have blending mode and click over here and choose overlay. So that means it will shows our original color, and click OK or give multiply. So click over here and choose multiply. See here, now you able to see the rope exactly what we want, and click OK. So now you want to hide that wireframe. You want to save as Photoshop file first. Go to file, save. So and choose rope underscore CLR, that means color, and give save. Now I want to give for Maya use. So go to file and choose save as. Go to source images and rope underscore color. Here you need to choose format to Targa and choose save and give OK. So we also need to apply bump map to our rope. So I will select this one and go to image adjustment and choose desaturate. So that means it will convert as a black and white, and go to file and choose save as. So before that I want to adjust something, brightness contrast. Go to image adjustment, brightness contrast, increase the brightness like this. So press OK. Now I want to save this as a bump map for my depth information. So go to file and choose save as. Go to format, go to your source images, and in format option I will save as Targa. This one is rope underscore bump, BUMP. So and click save and click OK. So now I will close this one. So go to Maya. So right click and choose assign new material and choose blend. So I click on this color checker box and go to file and give filter type to off and click on this folder. First you need to choose rope color, click open. So that means you will able to see our rope texture will apply to our mesh. I will select this one and press 3 in keyboard. So now I want to see some bump information to this mesh. So I will select this mesh and go to the blend to. So I want to rename this one rope underscore blend 01. So now here we have bump mapping option. So click on this checker, go to file and give the bump depth to very low, so 0.05, and press enter. So click over here. Here you need to choose off, choose the image name, click this one and click on the rope underscore bump. So now you able to see the bump map is applied to our mesh. So if you didn't see, you will click render. So now you able to see the bump information. So if you have highest value, so click on this arrow and click on this arrow, so and reduce the bump information. So I will give 0.03. Now you click render, you will able to see the bump is reduced. So now you want to give some materials to this object, so I will re-isolate this one. Now we want to apply some materials to this objects. So this one is buttons, so I will select this button, right click and choose assign new material and choose blend. So this one is green button, so I will give GREEN underscore button underscore blend BLINN01. So and give color to green, so little bit dark. Okay, so now I select this one and right click and choose assign new material and give same blend, but in this time I will give some red and choose dark red, little bit dark. Okay, so now I want to give this one for some materials, so same like this one. So right click and choose assign new material and choose blend. So this one is rope underscore slot underscore blend 01 and give some 90% gray color, so like this. Now you need to give here, so I will select this mesh, right click and choose assign new material and choose blend. I will rename as blend glass blend 01. So and give transparency to 0, so click and drag all the way to 0. So now select the inner part, so it cannot be able to see the mesh because it will not shown in perspective view. So go to shading and choose wireframe on shader, that means you will able to see the mesh. So you cannot able to select the inner mesh, so expand this group and choose this one, the light inner part 01 and right click over here and choose assign new material and choose blend. So this one is, sorry, I will okay, blend. So now I want to give pure white color and choose diffuse color to 1 over here. Okay, so now we apply some textures and materials on this one. So I will rename this as light inner part blend 01. Okay, so we complete our texture. Please click the below link to learn part 3 lighting.